Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I have not made a video in a very long time, and considering the amount of salt I've seen in Diablo Immortal videos, I was like, I think I'm gonna start making some videos. And there is a new guy in our guild in the game who makes videos as well. So I think we're gonna work on making some videos together. So this one is just going to be an impression video. My first impression, to let everyone know I am Paragon 28. Our server Paragon is 30. I'm on the Deckard Cain server that's on the West Coast. And we're having a blast. So we have made ourselves into a dark clan, and we went through part of the cycle of strife last week and did really well in the wars. And I really want to talk about the PvP in this game, because the big issue is monetization in Diablo Immortal. And I really don't understand where a lot of people are coming from with the monetization videos. I'm sure you've seen them. They're all over the place about people complaining about the amount of monetization in the game. And let me see if I can get this one from them. There is a lot of monetization in the game. It's all in the legendary gems, and it's a hugely monetized system that if you wanted maxed out gems for whatever, it would be over $100,000. And it's this insane amount. So let me kind of break that down as best as I can. This game isn't meant for you to log in on day one and be the top of the server and have decked out gear and everything you can as a free-to-play person, or even as a low spender. It's like a massive whaling situation because you're pushing yourself so farther ahead than everyone else. Just like in every single mobile game that comes out. Every AAA title is exactly the same. I can tell you that the monetization is far less in Diablo Immortal than it is in Star Trek Fleet Command, from when I started playing that game when it launched, and for Marvel Future Revolution when I started playing that game when it launched. I've spent considerably less on this game. I have spent on this game, I would say it's about 150 to 200. And in those games within the first week, it was much more than that. Much more than that. And so, suffice it to say, definitely enjoying this game. There is so much to do, but this game is really about, it feels like a PC game put on mobile. And of course, Diablo itself is a PC game in its roots, went to console, and now it's coming to mobile platforms. So you can play the PC version and the mobile version, and they do crossplay, which I love. I jump between PC and mobile all the time. Our guild is about 100 people, which is massively bigger than most mobile games. But we actually have a pretty good community so far. The big thing that I'm really pushing for before we get server merge, because I know it's going to happen because it happens in every single mobile game, is getting, to the top 10, going through the cycle of strife, playing that through, seeing if we can become an immortal clan. If not, it's no big deal. But this is what I want to talk about with the PvP. Because I've definitely felt the blade of some whales cutting me down, because I am a demon hunter. And the PvP in this game is so far less than what I would expect. So there is one content area called the Battlegrounds. Now, if you're familiar with Omega War from Marvel Future Revolution, think about that but done really well. Like done much, much better. Battlegrounds is very similar to Omega War in Marvel Future Revolution. That is definitely full on PvP, full on spender gear. Get ready to take a hit. You're, an 8v8 team, and it's Battle Royale. Just kill everyone, take down Guardian statues, do your thing, defend your crystal. I don't do it all that much. I'm not a big fan of PvP. I really love PvE content. So when I went into the Shadow Wars, which I expected to be PvP, it wasn't. So the way it's set up is it's a bracket system. And I guess I can show you guys what this bracket system looks like. That might help. So we're going to go into the Shadow War. So last week we made top 10. We were one of the top 10 clans. We beat out the Deckard Cain Hose and a couple other guilds. I think we took out the Immortals. I'm not sure if it was the Immortals or another guild. But we went into this bracket system. And so as winners, we can choose the time of the next battle. So I chose as early as possible for our East Coast players. So this time is reflected in Pacific time. So this is going to be 8 p.m. Central for me. And this is going to be a fight where it's 50 v 50. The way it's set up is there are 3 stages. There is an attack stage where you're attacking the leader of the opposing guild. And he is this massive immortal. He tries to kill you, you try to kill him. So you have 30 people in that. Then you have 2 different support groups. Those support groups are trying to provide buffs to the attackers. And you have 10 people in each of those, up to. You don't need to max it, but it's highly suggested that you do. But you're not attacking the other team per se. You're attacking their immortal. They're attacking your immortal. The guild leaders control the immortals. And then everyone else just does PvE. You go through this bracket system doing that. And then you get to the winner. You end up being one of the top 10 guilds. What happens here is the leader has to go in with 2 players of their choosing. This is where the PvP starts. And you have 10 guilds, 3 players per guild, so 30 people go in and attack the actual immortal. And what happens there is if the immortal kills you or kills people so many times, they win. If you kill him before he kills a whole bunch of you so many times, you take him down. Then the 30 people that are in there, the 10 guilds, it's an all-out bloodshed. They're all out to kill one another because the surviving team becomes the immortal and the cycle of strife renews again. And so what I like in that is during the war, all of my PvE players love to play it because they're just PvEing. And so they can actually get involved in Shadow Wars that way. The only real PvP content is Battlegrounds, and of course the very end stage of the Cycle of Strife, which only includes 3 people from your guild of 100 players. And I think it's fantastic. So when it comes to spending, and it comes to the topic of spending, let me just say this. Is the spending atrocious? Yes. Is it a lot of money? Yes. Do I wish it was a different system? Yes. However, the alternative of going to another game, a brand new game, brand new AAA title, just recent release, just like Diablo Immortal, you are going to spend at least 2 to 3 times more money as a low to spend player to make progress anywhere. For those of you from Marvel Future Revolution, do you remember what it was like as a free-to-play player? Even if you weren't one, you had friends who were free-to-play. And they never progressed because of the gear system. That doesn't exist in this game. You don't even buy gear in this game. You have to farm it. I love that. I love that you have to farm gear. So this game is a huge grind, huge farming. It is a very long haul. This is not for somebody. I mean, somebody could pick this up, play the campaign, get to level 60 and put it down. Easy as that. But this is for people who want to be part of a big community and have fun. Side note, I will say, there is some massive BS when it comes to higher level areas and needing to group up with 4 people. Like, you have to group up with 4 people or you can't even enter content. I definitely have a bone to pick with that. However, I think the game is fantastic. I'm going to go ahead and start making content videos. If you are playing this game, let me know what you like about the game. Let me know what you don't like. You probably don't like the monetization. I already know I'm going to hear a lot about that. But let's pick something we like and what we don't like and put it down in the comment section. I'm going to go ahead and take Blizzard in this, so hopefully they see the comments. I don't know what to expect from Blizzard. I think, I played Diablo 3, but I didn't really focus on a Blizzard game before. So, I've heard lots of comments from players who were strict Blizzard players. But this game feels good to me. I think within the next 3 months, we will see progression towards getting free-to-play players more access to resources such as orbs and legendary crests. I think those are going to come naturally, but right now the game just wants to make money. So, of course, they're not making that available. But let me know what you think. Thank you guys so much for watching. Take care, and I will talk with everyone later.